But we are Boulder. And I'm Alan Goya. What's your drink? Oh, Travis Ross. There we go.
Jade, will you put this?
We need a napkin.
I have 16.
There you go. And we're Boulder, where we ask the big question. What is your big dream for Boulder City? And today our special guest is James Adam. Famously of many things, but same-sex marriage fame, local band, Boulder City. So, James, what is your big dream for Boulder City?
My big dream for Boulder City, boy, it's kind of funny because it's like they're almost. I want Boulder City to stay. Keep its charm, but I also want to see it growing and see the arts continue to grow here. See just more and more. Have Boulder City both be a destination city and also be a small town, which can kind of be at odds with each other. But that's my dream. So you got to dream big, right?
So do you ever get like one thing, like an event, like one thing that would culminate your dream, like an event that would like say, okay, now like what is that one thing?
I was actually just talking with my partner Svet, and her and I were talking, and I was saying I'd like to do, I call it Boulder City Fest. And I would just, you take the backstop and the Dillinger and the brew pub and the tap over here, and maybe they'd want to do something right here in the canteen or something. But just having bands, playing everything, just have something so everywhere you go, there's a different band playing, and it's kind of all coordinated, and you can go from, these. I want to go check out these guys playing over here at this time, and then we're gonna make it down here. So that would be something fun that I think would be at least in my realm of interest. So,
well, let's think about because I was thinking about performance space. I was riding my bicycle around town, and the new high school, right, which has an amazing theater now. But the new flagpole where the flagpole is, that is it's going to be in a great performance space. It's like seating for like maybe 30, 40 people, and I look at that and I go, that's like a stage. And it would be a great place to like give speeches or have a performance or like a pop-up concert,
I'll tell you the great stage that's always underused is the one at the amphitheater at the Boulder City Library.
Oh, that's a great space.
It's great. We did a charity event there. Back in October. And,
right, I was there.
Yeah. It was great. The library was great. Staff was great, and we had a great time.
Bacon. So you kind of see like theaters. So where do you see these performance? So let's call out these performance spaces. So we're right here downtown.
Yeah.
So you'd have one performance space, probably at the brew pub.
Yeah.
On the stage. There's
Where
else would you?
The stage there. There's backstop right there.
Right back.
You could do. Jack's always have. The thing I like, about Boulder City is, you've got places like, Jack's where there's not really a stage or anything, but you go there on I think is it Thursday nights? They've got live music going on. The Dillinger's got stuff that they do out on their patio. You could really. We do things. We do the wine walk, which drives out brings out a lot of people. Add booze to anything, and you'll bring people out. But I like to think music can do the same thing. So, but you could have just that. You can go hitting up different places. They can have your things. I'm trying to think of some other areas down here that would be off the beaten path. I always think it would be cool to set up something right here in the cantina, but you'd have to convince them to open up late at night.
The original have you read the master plan from 2007? Pretty amazing. You should read copies. Look at there is. Okay, if you got the Bootleg Canyon, the drainage.
That gravel pit thing
is designed as an amphitheater. It was carved out. Damien, the forester, designed that as an amphitheater. So it's facing. It's facing west, like all the it's supposed to be, but it's designed to be an amphitheater.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that actually. My dad, Damon Olerking, is that who you're talking about? Yeah, my dad used to work with
really?
Damon. Yeah, when my dad worked at the city. So
really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is Damon's widow still around?
You know, I'm
he
not.
has these plans.
Oh, so the water filtration plant. Well, that was another one where he had a thing that he had designed for turning it into like a open art space where you'd have the community gardens be a part of it, and so you'd have and so
that is his vision. What it is now is as far as we got.
Yeah. We almost got there, but yeah, the inside was gonna be. They'd have like little different studios inside, and apparently he had drawings and all of those things there. But yeah, you have like a creative art, like an open art space in the middle for people to, like a collective art thing going on, and then there'd be little studios around the, in different areas and stuff like that for different artists. So I think that would be really awesome too. Lots of great ideas in Boulder City, but they only go so far sometimes.
No, we're gonna have this is our grassroots. This is what our program Boulder is all about. It's like we're gonna grab these ideas and we're gonna throw them out to the universe and see if there's any traction. But by the time the general plan comes up, we're gonna have these things. We're gonna want I want you to write the RFP that says that I want a citywide concert in Boulder City. What do I got to do? And we're gonna make it happen.
So I think it's a great idea. So places to have a venue is ridiculous. It's like, you go a couple steps and there's another one.
Hey Terry.
How are you?
So you did the daily special for us this morning?
Daily special?
Yeah, what are you doing?
We got daily special.
Okay, we got to turn around though, right back here to the camera. You're good.
Daily specials, biscuit and gravy, 2 eggs, 3 pieces of bacon.
Any other special things happened today? Breaking news?
And breaking news.
Yeah.
No breaking news, unfortunately.
No breaking news?
No.
That's a good thing. There's always good news.
I mean, nothing has happened. That's breaking news. It's like nothing has happened today. There is no tweet out there that is like we're just fine.
No, everything seems to be good.
That's right.
Breakfast tacos. Fried your breakfast.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Try that.
Oh, I got breaking news. Can I get a mimosa?
Oh yeah. We're gonna make two mimosas, Terry. This is a
big step right
This
here.
is a big step.
Oh man.
I don't think he got the 2, but okay, we'll bring him back.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to drink in that though.
Yeah. Well, we'll find. She'll help us.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the best venue in Boulder City as a band? Obviously you've lived here for quite a while.
The best venue. I mean, I think the Tap obviously has put the most. They've got a decent sound system. I mean, obviously I'm a little biased. I kind of helped them put that together a little bit, but the sound system's good. The sound in there is good. It's good. It's a good vibe, good feeling. I think the backstop is just it's just awesome. I mean, that bar is beautiful. The way it's set up, it's got that kind of quintessential, like, they've got that little floor space. It's like you're like typical like bar, spot, to play. And
it smells like a bar. You have to wash your clothes after your.
Oh, you have to. You got to wash your hair.
You got to wash your hair.
Got a dance.
Look, he heard too.
Yeah,
you are a good bartender. This is the first.
I don't know.
This is the first for our show. It's like I said that I would drink if we had guests that would drink. Then we would.
This is a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Cheers, huh?
Cheers.
It's a bold Boulder.
Bold Boulder.
Yeah.
Now I have my cup.
I wondered when I saw the equipment coming in.
I was telling Alan, this is like my midnight snack right now. I'm going back to bed.
Well, this is my breakfast.
Yeah.
We'll see how this day goes. It's gonna go. It's gonna be an interesting day. I can tell. It has that feeling,
Mm-hmm.
It's got that jump in your step feeling.
Yeah.
It's just electric from the moment you wake up. You're just like, whoa.
Yeah. No, we went up to Keyhole Canyon yesterday, which is another great performance spot.
That would be incredible, actually, for a small band.
Have you been to Keyhole?
No.
You've never been
I've
to
never
Keyhole?
been to
You have
I mean,
never been to Keyhole Canyon?
Unless I have no idea that I've been there.
Only in a dream. It is, yes. You've been there. You will go back.
Where is it?
You will go back there and you'll go, I've been here.
Oh, man. I've been here
I've
before.
been
Yeah.
In the middle of my spacewalk in
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah.
You've never been there, huh?
Where is it?
Oh, it's right. It's just it's just in the mountains between here and.
Not Twix Needles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been out there, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Yeah.
10 million people there.
That's right. See, this is part of the, mixed our audience. I mean, this is the second guest appearance on our show, that guy.
Yeah.
He really does a good wave.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like, hey,
When he comes by, he knows.
here's the potential.
Yeah.
He said no enough times now to interviews when we don't have somebody or we just need
Yeah.
some filler.
Yeah.
Where he's like,
Yeah.
I know what's happening, but
Well, I was talking to Svet, after your Dennis McBride success, there are people here like Tom Clement's mom. She has a story about Snow White being at the theater and Shirley Temple being at her school. I mean, an evening of storytelling. One, just because I think there's some great storytellers in town. Somebody has to record these and get these stories down.
Yeah.
Just from the fruit, like kind of like a moth kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And but you sold out with Dennis, but instead of maybe the format, kind of make it a little bit more theatrical, where we have maybe just no slideshow, just keep it really simple, more dramatic, just a story.
Well, I had a whole thing with Dennis, and Dennis was like, I think the subject matter for Blood in the Gravy with Dennis was a little bit more on the macabre side, the murders and murders and deaths of early Boulder City, which is fascinating history.
Right.
It really was. But but I had this whole idea, I'm always thinking of productions and theatrics and stuff, and because we have actor friends and we do big productions for our band, and I was like, we could get people, I could have like we can have we can have musicians in the back, like a string quartet, kind of playing eerie music. We can have like actors reenacting the things, and Dennis is like, that might be a bit maybe less respectful than than I want it to be. So.
Well, I find that reenactments in your mind turn out a lot better than reenactments.
Yeah.
You just have a way of changing the story. Oh, is that how it went down?
Yeah.
She gave him.
Yeah.
Sexual to me. Was that really happening?
Yeah. No.
Was that an accident? Or is that just? No, that's just those two. Okay.
Dennis made a good call. That's for sure. I thought that night was great.
No, I was thinking maybe a little simpler, more like a dramatic light.
Yeah.
Maybe a hat and a prop.
Yeah. Yeah. I really want to do another one with Dennis. He wrote that book Out of the Neon Closet, which is about like the queer history, queer community of Southern Nevada and Nevada. I went through. He also has like another little. Kind of like an addendum one too, where it's like I don't know the technical term for it, but lots of pictures and stuff. But I'd love to do another one of those covering that topic and everything like that. So
I tend to agree with Dennis's redevelopment plan. Let's say for like the mid-century modern motels and everything, or that whole strip, Boulder City Parkway or Nevada Way, but. And I agree with this. See, this is let's get a bunch of gay guys here to make stuff, and then everybody else will come and go. That is exactly right. That's from the artists. All that just put the gay community in, make them make their boutiques, hotels, restaurants, and everybody else will come.
Yeah. That definitely.
The artists will come. Everybody will come.
The kids bring the party.
Yeah.
They bring in the art and the culture. I think that's the way to go. I think we should have a gay pride day in both.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Kind of but we got to be cool about it because it's Boulder City. We just kind of kind of moving in there wow, this is really a pet parade.
Yeah.
This guy, and then we everybody will go wow, was that a pet parade or a
I think Boulder City is fair-minded enough that you could have a pride celebration and have
I
it
think
be
so.
have it be okay
Yeah,
without
yeah.
having to hide, and I think it's important. There's boring gay people too, so they're not
They're not that interesting. There's just a rumor that all gay people are interested in artistic. Some of them really are shitty artists.
Yeah, they come in all stripes and colors, just like us.
But
So, question number 2.
We're gonna get in trouble now.
Yeah. Question.
So James,
Uh-huh.
what is your superpower?
My superpower is this like what is my superpower? If I could have a superpower.
No, what is your what
superpower?
power do you have that no one else can do that's so unique that is like, it could be like, you could roll. Some people say, rolling your tongue. It could be simple.
Ooh, okay.
Just genetically, somehow mutantly, what can you do that no one else could do really?
Quite like me.
I hang pictures, I can go to a wall and like, and I hang them. It's like people go, "Wow, that looks pretty good."
I think I've got a special knack for finding the good and the interesting in people, even when they're getting upset or say any of that stuff, and just taking it and not letting that get to me, and just kind of being able to kind of handle all situations when it comes to regards of.
It's kind of like if somebody's yelling. Our special correspondent, Tony Avicii, just showed up. There must be breaking news somewhere. That's our next segment.
Yeah.
No, so if somebody's like yelling at you, screaming at you, and everything, you can go, "Oh, that's funny."
Yeah. I can take it.
You just told a joke somewhere in that anger, and
I had a boss who I'd be gone I didn't work the weekends, and when the boss would come in and would complain about what didn't get done over the weekend, and he would take it out on me, and this was common, just kind of take it out on whoever was around, like, why isn't this stuff getting done, even if it's, it wasn't their responsibility, whereas everybody else would just go, that wasn't me, I didn't do it, It's so-and-so, I was just the person who just smile and nod, know that they just need to get it out of their system and go, yes sir, I'll make sure that gets done, even though I knew, like, that it wasn't me. I didn't need to do anything different,
You're able
So
to give the thumbs up and keep on trucking.
and then people didn't like me because he liked me a lot more all of a sudden, and then stopped having to take it out on me because I just kind of, I told him I'm hearing him. Like, that's the thing. I'm here. I'm listening to you. That's my superpower.
that's right.
Yeah.
You are very lovable.
I
And
try to
you're
be.
about the most lovable person I know. I mean, really.
Yeah, I really try to
When
be.
people say that, you are lovable.
Yeah.
You can hang around you and go, I love James.
Yeah.
It's like I was about to shit a chick.
Yeah, this mimosa's already going to Alan's head.
It's like only an 8.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah.
Fix it quick. So how do you put that superpower in place even more so than you already are? Like, how do you harness that to its full potential? What does it look like for you?
I don't know, just spreading that love, I guess. Like, letting other people know that you don't have to. I like to think that everybody actually wants, like in this divisive age that we live in or whatever, it's very easy to quick to judge, easy to be upset by things that you don't agree with and everything, and I honestly think that everybody really deep down for the most part wants the same things. They just have different ways in which they feel that they can get there to that point. And so I honestly think that if you can get past kind of sometimes the rhetoric or the way in which they're saying things and get down to what they're actually trying to say, why, what the core, I think you'll find that there's a lot more commonality between those two things. So I guess, I don't know how, that would be if I could spread the superpower around a little bit more.
in the last 24 hours, or maybe last night, how did you use your super? Give me an example of you using your superpower.
I kept my mouth shut last night.
Putting below.
Sometimes less is more. It's a negative space.
Yeah.
Fill the void in that.
Yeah.
Where's the power at? And all you have to do is like push the negative space.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the top you need.
Yeah.
So do you think you're getting the full potential out of your superpower? Are you?
Well, I mean, I'm not like, I haven't started some cult behind me yet, but, I think that's probably the pinnacle of charisma is,
Which brings me to the next subject. What are your superpower enhancements? What do you use to enhance your superpower?
Mimosas.
Like you want to kick up the range of my superpower, you're like, oh, here, have a mimosa.
Yeah.
Let's deal with this.
It's my spinach. No, I honestly, I just like to be around people. I'm, you always, you hear a lot about, introverts or people who like to, they need their space and their time. I'm actually kind of the opposite, where I get a little anxious and nervous when I'm sitting by myself. When it goes on for much more than like 3 or 4 hours, I'm like, oh my gosh, like trying to text people, like, hey, what are you guys doing? Like, so I'm kind of, I just make it a point to try and surround myself with friends and or just going out there and meeting new people, going out. I like to just get out there, so that's that really, it's like the more I'm around people, that is the more I, enhances these superpowers. I mean, because it's just a way for me to be social and interact and build on that. So
Platform for the superpower.
yeah.
Put it into place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted you to do. Like we want to connect you with,
Are you guys trying to steal my superpowers? Is that what?
We're just sucking off of everybody's.
They're gonna make some Frankenstein monster that comes up, with all of the Boulder City's great ideas. Put it up for mayor. Big dreams.
Well, James, thank you. But knowing Tanya, you have any breaking news? Okay.
I just rolled in from California, but I do have breaking news.
Oh, yeah, breaking news. Okay, thank you, James.
Wait, ask her about city council. Isn't he going to run for city council?
Oh, is this a news? Well, that's a breaking news. No. Hey, special correspondent, come here. Come here. No. You break that news. No, we're like the hosts. Now it's the news. Okay, right here.
So the breaking news is they're going to give you, Boulder City's going to give you a Scarecrow Award.
A Scarecrow Award.
Do you know what a Scarecrow Award is?
No, what's that?
It's an award for being outstanding in your field.
Oh.